Have you ever feel like everybody's doing so good with your life and you are still in the same place? Have you ever feel like you are not as successful as you wanted to be? Have you ever feel like your life is losing sense of meaning? Well, I have. I have feel that way and I understand you. First of all, I need you to understand that your feelings or your thoughts are completely validated here. The reason why we tend to feel like we are not progressing with our life, or that we're stuck, or that we are behind everyone, or that everyone is doing so good and we are doing bad, or we are not doing as good as them, is because we tend to compare our life with other people's lives. We tend to base our success with other people's success. We tend to base our happiness with other people's happiness, which is the wrong thing to do. Because first of all, let's understand that each person is an individual, and each one of us, we have our own timing, and somebody else has his or her own timing. The issue, or we start feeling bad or thinking that we are not as good as them, or that our life is not worth living, or that we are losing meaning, or that we're not going to reach our success, is because we want to go as how everybody else is going. We want to go with the same speed that everybody else is going, which is wrong. Because my timing is not your timing. My life is not your life. The way somebody else is carrying her own pain or her own struggles or her own success is not the way that you are carrying your own pain, your own struggles, or your own issues. Why would we compare our life or trying to match our life with somebody else's lives? It doesn't make any sense. And the more we think about it, the less happy we are, because we think, oh, that person is having the car of their dream. That person is having the girlfriend or boyfriend of their dream. That person has this house. That person is reaching success, and I'm here now, haven't accomplished anything. No, slow down, pause over there. First, understand that you have your own timing. Not because somebody else is doing better than you, because first of all, I don't even know what do you understand by somebody else is doing better than you. Or unless you are comparing your life with somebody else's life, that's when you can say that somebody else is doing better than you. Because if you can set yourself and be like, okay, let me talk with myself. How am I doing with my life? What am I doing to make my life better? How can I make my life better? What am I doing that I know that I'm not supposed to do because it make me less happy, or it take me away from my goals, or it taking me away from my dreams? If you can sit down and have honest conversation with yourself, you're gonna find meaningful answers that's gonna give you, that gonna inspire you to keep going and to keep pursuing whatever you want to pursue in life. We think that we are behind everyone, or that we are behind someone because we're trying to reach the same level of that person, which is wrong. You don't even know that person as much as you know yourself. So why would you compare your own happiness with somebody else's happiness, your own success with somebody else's success, your own failure with somebody else's failure? Stop comparing yourself and stop accepting yourself. No, sorry. Stop comparing yourself and start accepting yourself, and start working toward the life that you want, not toward the life that everybody else has or everybody else is having, because that's not it. You have your own time, you have your own way of doing things, you have your own way of crying, of feeling pain, or doing things. Don't compare other people's with your life, because no, that's not how it is. Another reason why we might feel that we are behind life, or that we are not reaching our goals, or that our life is losing meaning, or that we are not doing anything with our life, we are not making any progress, is because we want to see the results now. We want to see the trophy now. We want to reach the success now. We want to reach the final destination now. We want to have the house, the money, the job, the love now. Forgetting that everything is a process, and that whatever you gain easily, you're going to lose it easily. Whatever you gain overnight, you're going to lose it overnight. And once you understand that, everything is going to change, because you're going to tell that, okay, I want to reach that job. I want to have that money. I want to have that state of financial, emotional, spiritual wealth. It's going to take me time. Okay, while I'm going to trust the process, I'm going to be patient, and every day I'm going to do something. I'm going to make me close to my goals, close to my dreams, close to my full potential. Why can't you do that? Instead of you wanting to have the result now, to receive the success now, be patient and work towards it. Work towards it. That way, when you reach it, you can appreciate more. So I already gave two reasons. The first reason, you might feel like you are behind, or that your life doesn't have a meaning, or that you are not doing anything with your life, is because you are comparing your success or your failure or your happiness or your life with somebody else's life. So if you are doing it, stop it. Accept yourself as you are and work towards whatever you want. The second reason, and because we want to receive the success now. We want the trophy now. We want the pleasure now. We want the happiness now. Forgetting that you must trust the process. And another reason that you might think that you are not doing as good as everybody else is doing is because you are doing things that don't make you happy. You are doing things that are not aligned with who you are as a person, because you are doing things that you don't even want to do, because you are doing things that are making you miserable. I'm going to say it again. Another reason you might feel like you are behind everybody else, so that your life doesn't have any sense, is because you are doing things that make you unhappy. You are doing things that make you miserable. And you know it. You deeply know it. So if you are doing things that you yourself know that, okay, what I'm doing this, I don't care about it, doesn't make me any happiness, it doesn't bring me any money, it doesn't bring me any worth in my life, then stop doing it and start doing things that make you happy. Because what makes you happy might not make me happy, and that's completely fine. Because my happiness doesn't have to depend on you. Your happiness doesn't have to depend on me neither. And also, another reason of why you might think that your life is not progressing, that you are behind, is because you are not true to yourself. You are not being true to yourself. You are not being authentic. You are not being honest with who you are and what you want in life. You're trying to be like everybody else. You're trying to please everybody. You're trying to fake a life that you don't have. You're trying to be just like everybody else is doing. Stop it. Accept yourself as you are. Be honest with yourself and be true and be authentic. Start being fake. Start being fake. Every single human being is a single brand. Everybody who is doing their things already have their own brand, because their self is their brand. Can you start doing you and being you? Look at yourself in your mirror. Be like, okay, here I am. Those are my strengths. Those are my weaknesses. Those are the things that I'm good at. And those are the things that I'm bad at. Have an honest conversation with yourself. Ask yourself honest questions towards you. Whatever the answer is, do it. Me, I'm not perfect. I failed a lot. I made a lot of mistakes. There are things that I'm not good at. But guess what? There are things that I'm good at. There are things that I know I can do great. So instead of you focusing what you don't have or what you cannot do good, can you focus and appreciate what you do have? Can you focus and appreciate what are you good at? Can you focus and be grateful that you are alive and that you can achieve everything that you want to achieve? Whatever is bad about yourself or negative about yourself, if you don't like it, simply change it. It's your life. And whatever you are not changing, believe me, you are choosing it. So to sum up, the 4 reasons you might think that you are behind everyone, or that your life is not improving as everyone, or that you don't have what you want to have, or that your life is losing meaning, or you don't have a reason to breathe, is because, first of all, you are comparing yourself to others. Second of all, you want to receive the things now, in the present moment. Third of all, you are not doing things that make you happy. You are not doing things that complement yourself. And last but not least, you are not being honest. You are not being your authentic self and true self. Ask yourself, among those 4 things, analyze it and be honest with yourself too. And treat yourself with kindness and with calmness and with positivity. Treat yourself as somebody that you are responsible of helping and somebody that you are responsible of his or her happiness. Treat yourself with love. Appreciate who you are and how you are, and as you are, the world will adjust. Don't pretend. Don't put your time in things that you don't care about. If you have a life, believe me, it's on you to reach that life. So set up your mind into reaching and obtaining whatever you want. Believe in the process and be honest with yourself. Be kind to yourself and also be kind to others. And again, you are not behind anybody else. You have your own timing, and your timing is coming. Be patient and keep working. The more you work towards what you want, the closer it gets to you. And again, don't think that you are useless. You are worthy. You matter. You are important. You are valuable. There is nobody else like you in the entire universe. That's your superpower. So embrace it. Be out there. Be you and do you. And again, your time is coming. Don't compare your timing with everybody else's timing. And also something I forget to mention, very important. You don't have to follow the step that everybody has followed. I know society tells us go to school, get a degree, work, graduate, marriage, then kids, then family. You don't have to follow all those steps because that blueprint that society is telling everybody to do is not what is not going to work for everybody. Everything is not go to school, get a job, work, get married, have kids. No, some things might be different. Things might be start and don't get your degree until you are 30, until you are 29, or until you are 40. That's your timing. You might not even have kids when you are 30 or 20. You might have kids when you are in your 50s, when you're 40s. That's your timing. You might not reach the job that you want, when you are 20 or when you are 30. That's your timing. You might not find the love of your life when you are 20 or when you're teenager years or when you are 30. That's your timing. Don't go with society's timing. Go with your own timing because it's your life. It's not society's life, it's not somebody else's life, it's your life. I believe in you, I cherish you, and I strongly believe that if you set your mind into working towards what you want to accomplish, you will accomplish it. Because nothing is impossible unless you make it impossible. And the word said, it's not impossible, it is I am possible. Be great and spread kindness to yourself and to others. Thank you.